You didn't miss much. They just banned Thatcher on Clubhouse. We have Calibrate Envy is attacking first and fragging out on defense. So we'll see how all things go for both teams. Clubhouse is a popular map, so hopefully both teams are accustomed to it. And by accustomed to it, I mean having strats and counter strats, stuff like that. Cade being the first one. Okay. Make sure you invite all the homies. Making sure you're all inviting all the homies to the stream so they can watch this phenomenal game about to unfold. Nothing much really. Just expecting. Which I want to talk about, the bans. How there's a Cade ban, so we're gonna have to get. So we're still comfortable playing what's his name, Bandit, or how Echo's Yokai. If you camp well enough and you have enough layered defense, he can be pretty comfortable. That's what y'all want to talk about. It's true. You know what I mean? It is true. Maybe we'll see no 6-pick Ella. We good? Come on. Okay, they're actually gonna play Ella first round. Why not? Nothing is really stopping you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I am excited for this one. You know why? Because we're seeing smoke first round. I'm always excited for a smoke first round play because it just shows how the team is thinking. Eventually, I feel like for any defense, you have to pick up smoke. Smoke is a versatile. His gadget allows him to be very versatile, in my opinion, because those canisters can go pretty far. As far as you can throw them, or as far as you have line of sight, more importantly. And actually, let me drink some water real quick. Delicious. Always important to stay fully hydrated and fully aware of everything that's about to go down here. We're seeing the classic Blueberry Capital on Clubhouse. At this window exactly, with the crossbow at the ready, and you know. Ooh, someone's finally answering back here, holding this tight angle here. Maybe just firing at headshot level. How is this bandit already down? It's so unfortunate here, but that's just why you go Doc. Doc's gonna heal that right back up and make it actually available. So, there's just some shooting back and forth. No Capitao Bowl exercised, and first gas canister gonna get played here. And we're seeing people gonna get droned out, and already too close there, doing a little 360 to wake up the nerves there, but both players are stacked up, both playing on this garage angle, and it is gonna be Doc trying to shoot, dump his whole mag out there, hoping for something, but you're getting droned out, everything's getting spotted here. Oh, you just saw the leg, the body shots are good from Juicy. Actually, that's a headshot from Juicy, excuse me. Now they have somewhat control over garage, and there's that peeking into sight. Second gas canister already down, having somewhat control over garage, and gonna continue to push. Danny's down, Juicy's down to 3v4. Fragging out is exactly what they're doing. They're fragging out. The gadgets are good placed, but the guns bullets are better. I don't know what that sentence was, but Skills is gonna take a trip downtown, finally switching it over to a 2v3 situation with more defenders lit up on the defending side than CG is. Havoc is in the plant off. Monkey not in a position to cover at all, and they're gonna flank right on him, and oh, it's a 1v3 with the diffuser being dropped. They're fighting, checking out for a Claymore. The Claymore is good before the Nitro Cell is allowed to go off. It's a 1v2 situation. Monkey has no access to the diffuser. We're gonna see exactly how he wants to push this. He has 35 seconds. He knows someone's gonna be around this corner. Ooh, we just might have heard him go off, might not have, but he does hear someone's above. Shoots Juicy's dead body here. He is just waiting for nerves and gun skill. Maverick's blowtorch has no effectiveness at this range. He does have one grenade, but he has some awareness as to where this enemy is going to be at. Trying to shoot him in the leg. It's a good double kill. It now becomes a 1v1 with 10 seconds left on the clock. No diffuser. We're seeing a shotgun wielding smoke. The plant is good. He, at this point, wait a little bit more time. Oh, the bait's already done. The kill goes in the favor of Monkey. Oh, he actually pulls it off. Okay. CG take the first round. A surprise to me, a surprising comeback. They lost their bearings there towards that first plant by Havoc. He was sending it, but Monkey, who was playing Maverick blowtorch guy, he just wasn't nearby. He wasn't even repelled. Maybe he fell off. Maybe he set the Claymore by the window, but it was just not in position, and Havoc took the fall for that, and then he had to work his way. You know. Once you start shooting at your teammates' dead bodies, you're just hoping you win it. You're just like, oh, I'm looking over here. I'm looking over here. So, kudos to him for actually pulling off that clutch. And definitely kudos to Fragging out, because they didn't have much of a defense on that wall except for Bandit battery, and then Maverick's gonna do something, and then someone's gonna hold that peak by being repelled. So. What are you really gonna do against that? Unless you have someone who is gonna run out here, but then they set up a Claymore here, or run out here. They could set up a Claymore here, but more importantly, they set up a Claymore here. So this is the importance of going a Claymore heavy team. Havoc and Juicy are both. Oh, and Zanny actually seeing the third Claymore now, so it could be possible to, as soon as they spawn here and they go 1, 2, 3. That's already secured. There's no other angle from CCTV that you could shoot these Claymores. Maybe an angle here, but you're really forcing it. And then every time they jump out of this window, if you don't have an impact grenade, you're not getting rid of it. I think the best bet would be to go here and maybe try to hold an angle, but we're gonna see since they're still doing late reinforcements here and trying to set up by roaming and stuff like that, we're gonna see where these first Claymore goes down. We're gonna see where all these Claymores go down. Havoc placing the second one on the window, and Juicy is holding an angle because he is getting live waypoints, so they're gonna just try to capitalize off like the first 10 seconds or so. It's nothing too crazy. And we see Monkey's patience here, waiting for his teammate to cover him, and Juicy being the third Claymore, and secondary gadget effectiveness here. Instead of just their actual operator gadget, they're using the Claymores there. If the grenades weren't getting used last round by Monkey, then it definitely was by the Claymore guys. Let's call them the Claymore guys, since they're holding off all 3 exits possible from the defending team. And this is what Maverick was waiting for. He's waiting for the Zofia to give him a possibility here. So super interesting there. Trying to shoot out some toes, make it available for the exothermic charge. No concussion from the Zofia even required here. And they're going to open up this construction wall, which is also... Oh, straight through the smoke. Monkey sees you. That's control over garage. I'll be surprised if Juicy is in there, and Juicy is in there. He just loves to push this area for free. So we're going to see exactly what kind of angles they can hold. Already pinned into the actual cache room of this cache and CC defense that they're going for a cooked grenade around the corner where a live waypoint is. We're going to see Zanny get dropped by Ruby, or Rubby with 2 B's. I don't know how you pronounce that, but either way, that's a headshot. Wallbang is good to Juicy. Just saw the leg there, and he's just going to attempt to make something happen here with the wall fully opened up. Now, this is completely unsafe. Now holding this angle just in the nick of time for Blueberry to get that kill from construction. No one's holding that. No one's holding that except for the Zofia, who is not wanting to trade and have a little battle herself, but still being downstairs. There's 2 roamers, one on staircase, one by bar. We're going to see how the attackers, they fall down themselves. But we're going to see with a minute left, we're seeing Juicy hold this angle here, having the patience because Monkey does have it from above, and Blueberry has a cross angle here. So we're going to see what they can make work out of these remaining 40 seconds. Monkey going down to Blueberry, who picks it up and saves his life. Actually, Blueberry making something work, switching off to the SMG, which is always deadly in his hands. We have someone running around the corner. Juicy making one clap up kill. Blueberry trying to reload and see what he can make work here. Sprinting past, making him reload, getting hit by some sort of concussion effect, and it's not good because it's the Ella. Ella's the one who has that concussion effect, but ultimately it's Ella's sister Sophia who takes round 2. CG, take it away. Oh boy, oh boy. It was an interesting run back that they went for fragging out there. It seems like it was like more of a gunfight in that first round, so it was pretty interesting and pretty hot and heavy. So this game might be interesting. So far, if you guys are watching, just comment below. Skills is the best because Skills went Ella and got 2, and it's 2-2. So you're pretty positive you're doing all right. The concussive effect from your Grisma was all right. Or so far, Juicy and Monkey are popping off, so clearly they're the best. I'm not here trying to make a. I'm not asking these questions to try to like divide who's better and who's not, because obviously it's a team-based game, and strategy and droning out for one another and patience and holding angles and not getting greedy. That's who the best player is. So I'm just saying, based off of what we've seen in the first 2 rounds, it's hard to tell honestly because you can't really pick up on player patterns. But who do you guys think is going to be top dog here? It's not like you got money on this game, so that doesn't hurt to just like just say, you know, I'm interested, because I'm saying I'm interested that they're opting to go Church and now have a Valkyrie here. They didn't go Valkyrie last match when they doubled up into CC when they did that run back, but it was interesting that maybe you don't need a Valkyrie unless. Ooh, what a nice little spot. Unless your black eye cameras are like up here and you're trying to stop Blueberry, who's gonna peek this window, and you have to run out from like one of these two, but he's up here, so where this little vent thing is, so it's like, how effective is that black eye camera really gonna be? Because remember, again, they do a triple claymore here, so how effective is spotting them outside earlier than, you know, your inside intel is gonna be? I'm interested to see where she put her black eye cameras. There goes one. We already saw the double was a kind of a cheeky spot, so this is why you go IQ. Ultimately, if I say I'm curious why they went Valkyrie, then you're like, okay, we know that they're going Valkyrie, so we should go IQ. We're seeing one drone into cash room, Juicy and Zanny going into garage themselves, with Monkey's drone not too far off, getting control over cash room. Just that 4-man dedication upstairs, and Blueberry opening up blue hatch and gonna have that personal control. No one's there to immediately capitalize, so I'm gonna roam and try to just see how effective it can really be here. Dyson and Ruby and Dyson and Rubby both on cams here, just trying to get some intel, and it is not good. Blueberry saying, "Get off of your phone, bro. I will kill you the longer you remain on your phone. You need to be paying attention about spatial awareness." Did nobody tell you that that hatch was open? Oh well. Like, literally, it just comes down to that. Skills is doing his own thing, shooting off things on the table. That goes off for free because there's no more roamers. Trying to impact, trick it. Nope. You wasted an impact and you got the hatch open. Don't even know that that door is still reinforced. So now you're seeing the smoke. Now you're seeing the flashbangs, excuse me, and you're expecting an operator. So this is a very reactionary attempt by Fragging out to still regain control over Church. With a minute and 15 seconds left, they still have control over it, but like, hatches are open. You see her already in blue for free, holding an angle, no static, gets a kill on Juicy. Nothing else is gained there except for lost drones and lost time. 15 seconds have drained down, and there's that's +1 for the orange team, taking off Juicy. No concussion blast. Shooting is good, but he's gonna cool down that fight off a bit. And Nitrocell is good. It goes off, and Nitrocell was bad. I thought it was gonna go through as a pre-placement to make him really sweat it out. But look at Blueberry back on his drone. He didn't get greedy off of that fight that he just had in blue. Because you know why? If you don't get greedy, then you pull a Nitro Cell and you're actually getting traded shots, and exothermic charges are bringing openings to the defending team, with Ruby getting Havoc and Zanny getting Ruby. It's a 1-for-1. Skills is still alive, so it's a 2v3 situation. Oh, grenade gets rid of skills. I spoke too soon. A cooked grenade. It's going in the favor of both teams. Zanny gets the double. Sprinting past the bullet. Zanny wants disengagement. Monkey has a cross angle, but with 8 seconds left, they have to defuse. No one has a diffuser. They're both stacked up, trying to make a play happen. Monkey's gonna cover his butt there with lit up damage. The plant doesn't go down. The operators are out of time, fragging out. Oh, just a scramble. We see the IQ run around the corner and try to run back in, but it is not good. Fragging out, regaining the control there at the end? Question mark? Did they really regain control there? Because we saw that he was on his, one of the operators was on their phone, and then the Habana, since there's no one was really roaming, the Habana got all 3 hatches for free. There's no Cade to to reinforce that electrically. That's what I was trying to say. There's no Cade for that sort of defense. So unless you have a Thatcher, well, we banned Thatcher. So go Cade. Well, we banned Cade. So you're gonna get caught by Habana. You're gonna get caught by Thermite. Now they did try to use an impact trick as we saw the castle opt for last game, but it didn't work out in that favor. He ended up losing that either secondary gadget of the impact grenades. He either lost that bit of damage there, or he lost that bit of rotation capability that the impact grenade brings. It has some depth to it. It's pretty basic, but you know, it didn't work out for them. So as soon as Blueberry gets to roam as Habana for free, he's just roaming up through here. Let's see the path he took. We had a full 4-member dedicate go through here. There was 2 drones up here, 2 people through here, and then that's how they did the things. And then Blueberry just pushed by himself. Was like, I forgot the order it was in. I'm pretty sure it was blue, then it was probably this one, then it was probably this one. But either way, the fact remains that he's getting these for free.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Ah, super unfortunate there. We're gonna see how they're going to adapt their playstyle here to this site that's gonna get played here. With a seemingly an identical team, we're seeing how they're trying to make this work. No Static having a really long engagement, actually landing a bullet, it seems like, so that's good for him, but a risky game. You're the only roamer for the team. Now you're 1 bullet for 1 bullet. It looks like they even have the same amount of health lost there. So nothing is really gained there except both of y'all lost some ammo. Oh, roaming in strip club now, opting to try to see if anyone's gonna push through there, and we're seeing a double. Almost got his toes. We're sprinting past. Almost got his toes caught again. We're seeing 3 members onto site. There's nothing you can really do except maybe roam by strip club, and that's exactly what No Static is doing. Losing health for this greedy run and almost getting wall banged through there. We're gonna see what the attackers are up to now. Having a hint like, yo, he's kind of annoying, but like, what is he really doing? He's wasting our time. That's all he's really doing, and we're already seeing No Static already back on site. Already back on site and trying to peek with this with the MP7. Jaeger ADS is catching something, so he got saved there, but he's looking through the 2-way slit of the deployable shield, barely missing his shots there. Exothermic charge on it is good, but he is just pinned down completely. Dyson still on the side, just holding any angles as possible. Skills already rotate around, see if he can catch any feet, and he's actually gonna go down to a grenade, it seems like. I'm not really sure there, but the wall does get opened up. Now no one's there. No intel is really being gained here with no Valkyrie, with no type of Mozzie. You have no intel other than bulletproof cameras, and none of you went bulletproof cameras. This is super unfortunate, and a reactionary losing grasp of what's exactly going on here, and losing the shots fired by Juicy. That's gonna be a double prone right there. Interesting little placement there. You know that he's trying to make his way back into sight. You know someone's gonna come through there, so you're already pre-firing. Your team has a very good control over that. Zanny getting 1, Monkey getting another. It's a 5v1 situation. The question is, the diffuser's planted, so the real question is, where is Skills? How is he gonna make some sort of play here? And we're seeing Juicy already holding an angle here, not getting aggressive, trying to land those shots, and the sister rivalry goes in the favor of Zofia one more time. I know you have to reload, and right there, you saw that perfectly. Zofia or Ella had to reload. She dumped all of her ammo, and then so he engages. So Juicy is on the bed and he's looking into construction because everyone, we got the plan. It's a 5v2, it's a 5v1. Just start holding angles. Really, when it's like a 5v3, you can start holding angles and just run down that time or use that time to your advantage as much as possible. You do have more room to maneuver than you give yourself credit. So round 5, we're going to see a CCTV room and cash room make their return. That overpowered Ying's smokes and candelas. For now, she has 4 candelas and she has smokes and she has an LMG and she's 3 armor, so she can tank a lot. She's a very effective operator. We'll say that as much until they eventually nerf her. So I'm not sure if they nerfed her already on PS4, but I know she already got one on PC, and eventually all of our 6 platforms will have the same readjustment, quality of life adjustment to her. She was already good, so I'm surprised that they're actually switching off of her. Maybe they're thinking since they lost here, they're not gonna run it back, and who's really gonna play like Bar, and I think it's Bar in this room. So they're probably gonna go CC, and if that's the case, then you could always shoot the impact, the concussion effect by Zofia right through this drone hole. Look where Ruby is. The bandit battery is right there next to that. So who's to say that the area of effect of concussion won't actually just get the operator to stop bandit tricking? They're not going Capital. Capital could have been at this window here and shot a firebolt straight through and caused a fiery mess for the bandit to stop the bandit tricking. So it's actually even interesting that we see the bandit batteries be so far left and so far right. If you put them in the middle, then you can bandit trick easily, but at this point you're kind of just expecting to like get mavericked, I guess. So we're gonna see exactly one Claymore's already used up. Juicy already used up his Claymore, and the only Claymore left is Zanny's. There goes the 3 Claymore guys. Like clockwork, they're already done with them, and now they can move forward. Trying to get a little pot shots on this drone here. The drone really just taking up time, and just, I mean, it's like the game just started, so it's like, nothing is really gained there except you lost the drone. You could have saved it for later. Like, you know that you're scanning him, but ultimately the attacking team, no one's in garage, so no one's going to really capitalize off of that. So you kind of just wasted a drone there. But again, this wall is not reinforced, and this wall is not reinforced. Both of these walls get cracked open. It is very unfortunate for the defending team, already getting hit up from both sides. We have one roamer, which is no static, who is actually gonna have a trade-off. It's gonna be Domestic and Juicy having the trade-off, and Juicy not winning that engagement. Super unfortunate here, but he's trying to have this fight on to the camera. I couldn't really see who Zanny killed there, but the fact is Zanny gets his own kill. Trades off Domestic. Zanny gets killed by Ruby. There's just fights happening where I'm not being able to see them. Trying to hold any possible angles here. It's already open. Skills gets down to Blueberry, and now finally making his rotation through, throwing the first gas canister, having some control over garage, feeling like someone's above. It sounds like they're right there. I'm not really sure where they're at. Oh, right in front of me. Shots are not good. Almost all of your ammo is expended, is what No Static is doing to Blueberry. That's another 2v2 on the board with 1 minute left. We're seeing what Havoc and Monkey can do in this 2v2 with time against their backs. They do have the diffuser, but the smoke actually gave up his gas canister. He might even make it a double with 50 seconds left. That would be kind of a premature gas canister expenditure there. You could save it later with live waypoints. Havoc is hoping he gets somebody. Monkey trying to shoot his live waypoints. The shot is not good. The shot is good. It's Monkey gonna get that, and that's a 2v1. This is a guaranteed plant. We're gonna try to bait out a gas canister, and that's exactly what we got, is a baited out gas canister. You don't know if one is there, but you're getting live waypoints, so you have a rough idea as to where they're at. That black eye camera, and 2 perfect live waypoints here, slowly going around, just missing those shots. Actually, the only shot he needs is the one on the diffuser. It is a smoke shotgun. 15 seconds. Can he do it? Situation again with the diffuser now being playing underneath, trying to go a big wraparound with live waypoints. He could shoot from underneath the floor, and just seeing that these live waypoints are going all over the place, trying to, doesn't have the diffuser. Monkey's gonna be hard pressed for this kill here. Right around the corner was the guy you wanted. Orange team wins the defense on CC. Ooh, a 3-2 so far. It's just like CG won the first 2 games, and then Fragging out won that 3rd game on Church. Then CG win round 4, and then Fragging out win round 5. So we're definitely seeing a 3-2. We're seeing I'm winning, you're winning, I'm winning, you're winning. So if you're the IGL, if you are the in-game leader for CG, you're like, yo, what's happening? Why can't we have a snowball effect like we had in our last games? Why can't we just easily dominate? Not to saying, well, I am saying, so they did dominate the last couple of games, so it makes you wonder as the IGL, what are we doing that these guys are actually putting up a defense? And then you're thinking, as the you got to be asking your teammates questions. If you're the leader, leaders are supposed to lead a whole team. You're supposed to lead yourself and have confidence in yourself so you can lead a whole unit and be a cohesive attacking or defending force. So as the IGL for Fragging out, you gotta be like, all right, we're holding our own. They're on attack, so feel how you want about Clubhouse, and either it's attacker or defender sided. If it's more gadget heavy, or if it's more gun skill heavy. It's making you wonder as the Fragging out IGL, like, is it the layered defense that we have? The gas canisters, they're doing alright. The zone work was alright. And then they are opening up stuff that we just can't stop. Like that construction wall Blueberry goes to open up those first 2 or 3 times. He just gets them for free. We can fight him, we can win, but like he's gonna open that up. There's no way to really defend that unless you're playing like kitchen and then you throw a nitro cell. Like it's just not even worth it at that point. So we're just gonna see CG playing garage and trying to get some sort of roam clearing from any angle, trying to get any. Look, this 1, 2, and then Juicy, and right behind him Zanny. This is kind of CG's textbook maneuver. Whether they're playing, as soon as they play downstairs, they push up here like this because they know one roamer might be up here. Look at Havoc, even droning out all the way to every nook and cranny, burning this whole What did we start at? 2 minutes and like 45 seconds or something? I'm not sure what we started at, but that's already going to be a 1 nitro cell expended. It's going to be Blueberry who opens up the hatch, and it's going to be the Valkyrie who gives up the nitro cell. That's important. I didn't scream it out loud, but Valkyrie just gave up the only nitro cell on the team. That could have been for denying the plant. She could have placed that at the hatch at an awkward angle so that the Habana would never drop, because she's going to be afraid that, oh, the impact trick is finally good. And, oh, I actually lied. I thought it was good. 2 impacts go to the favor of CG. How was Rubby's Claymores, how was Rubby's impact grenades going into the favor of CG, you ask? Well, he didn't stop the Habana PUDs from opening that up. And look, he's pointing the door, but you can't even open that up if you wanted to. You've given up that option here. Getting aggressive for this drone, getting shot on no static's toes. This is why you don't chase drones, and this is why you drone really heavy. Look at his teammates. Like, he's like, yo, Doc, let me get some health, bro. I'm sweating it right now. Zanny goes down by Rubby, who's finally making a play go off here. We're going to see 1 flashbang, and they've probably droned out Church, so they know that no one's there. But holding a long angle, getting ready to pre-fire here. There it is. Monkey's favorite angle with Blueberry still playing from above. Monkey hoping that someone tries to engage this, and that's exactly what's going to happen out of no static. Juicy killing Domestic killing Havoc. That's a 3v4. Not sure if anyone's crossing by. Monkey getting that first pick he wants. He is hungry. It's a 3v3 with 40 seconds left on the clock. Still on hatch. It's Juicy trying to get a play, but Monkey's just pre-firing as Juicy's drone drops in with 30 seconds left. They're hoping that an ACOG is just peeking this fight here, and those shots are wide. Monkey's shots onto Skills might be good, but she is at half health regardless. We're gonna see Juicy drop. Juicy gets the double kill headshot. Juicy footing right into a triple kill into Church, switching to a pistol because he doesn't feel like reloading. It's Monkey and Blueberry who's gonna fight this shotgun wielding Skills here. The spots are good from either team, and they just know that she needs to make a play here. At a shotgun, she needs to push me. The pre-fire is not okay. Orange team lose there, blue team take it. Fragging out, trying to the control over Church was just slipping away, but ultimately they couldn't happen. So you gotta wonder. Back to our conversation about the IGLs. You gotta wonder if you're curious. I mean, y'all probably just watching and not typing in the chat, or if you're watching this broadcast back again. It doesn't have to be questions. It doesn't have to be answered back live. But just what do you think that the IGLs are saying as the in-game leaders? Like, how are you? If you were leading Dyson, Rubby, No Static Skills, and Domestic, how would you tell them how to play? Ultimately, they're gonna, they're gonna play how they want. You can't have your hands on their controller while they play. Like if this is what is it, Dirty Dancing or the movie where there's like the pot and the ghost, and you know what I'm talking about, where like the ghost is holding her or whatever. Spoilers. I never even watched it myself, but I know that spoiler. But the point is, he can't tell his teammates how to play. Whoever he or she, the IGL is, they can't really tell them how to play. But if you're a confident and competent leader, you're gonna have followers. Point blank period. You're gonna have people who say, yo, he knows what he's talking about. This guy has he's got a strat. He's got a strat for every room we go. There's a strategy that we're gonna follow, and I'm just gonna follow it because it's the best option. Sure, I can rush in there and entry frag and play aggro, but are you playing aggro smart or are you playing aggro dumb? There's a difference. Aggro is playing aggressive. You can get an enemy's aggro by literally just being there. This is why playing Monty is pretty fun for me, because you have someone's attention so hard that you can make the enemy dance with you and look in a certain direction. So, are you playing aggro smart and you're directing enemy movements and their lines of sight and how they're gonna actually attack here? So now that the defenders become the attackers, I'm very curious to see that they only have one claymore. It's No Static. He's gonna set it up on this door here. So it's look at this castle already nearby. Setting up this just in case they have control over it. It's just might as well put a breaching charge. I don't really feel safe with it. So, you know, Maverick's gonna do what he does, but if anyone roams downstairs, we have a castle barricade for that. Already trying to aim, just trying to be careful here, burning the ADS, pre-firing it just in case 3 natural cells are burned, which most likely means Maverick is already, yep, Maverick and Thermite there actually get that wall open. Still pinned here. Nothing's gonna come off of that bandit sticking there. And if he does decide to move, Dyson's got his number. Holding a long angle. Body shots are good. Blueberry gonna probably reconvene and heal back up. That's one dock stim. And here comes another dock stim. That's already a deficit for the defending team, who cannot capitalize off of that. Now, this wall is completely opened up. Juicy is still here. He has nowhere to go because remember, we're having different angles for the same exact thing. These attacking angles are in their favor. Hoping someone gets picked, and it's Rubby who's going to be the first one picked. Blueberry trying to have this fight with anybody outside, but this is a pre-held angle. You're not going to win this fight. Cook grenade goes in, and Skills goes down, and he goes all the way down actually, so that might lead into a revive here by No Static with some time left over. It's just no outside intel is telling them that they don't even have claymores, man. You could run out from either door or window, but the castle barricaded it, so why would they run out? Free-firing there, just hoping someone peeks there, but with a minute left, it's still a 5v4. Oh, shots are good to Zanny. Skills goes down. Natural Cell goes boom. Juicy gets that kill on Domestic. Oh, R.I.P. Zanny, but at least we traded 1 for 1. It's actually Skills with a double kill on that staircase. Static is down while Skills is still shooting and trying to make something happen by opening up different things right here. Static getting down himself, hoping that someone gets some revival. 40 seconds left. Dyson takes the big plunge down. We're now looking at the Ash to make a play. Juicy secures that double kill by running outside, confirming his own kill. 30 seconds left. He's like, dude, I need you to crawl. That's way too risky. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. This just burns down the timer. What was that? What was that entire revive? Like 5 seconds in total? Like, this is dangerous.
Defender has left the designated stage.
Juicy getting aggressive. It's a 5v2 where we're gonna win this. We have a lead right here. Shots are good up from Blueberry. We're gonna see what No Static goes. It's right behind him. Right behind him. Blueberry still gets the 180 pistol headshot for CG. Look at that, 1 kill. Oh, he's right there. Boom, 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 boom. And either way, we saw the shots coming from above, so that was probably Bandit's MP7. That was probably Juicy telling Blueberry, bro, he's right behind you. Did you dead ass not hear him? Like, what's good with you? And he's like, yo, relax, I clutched it, alright? Chill out. This is why we play Doc. Because he did get peeked by that Zofia who was holding the angle on balcony, so it's like, you're done, bro. I lit you down to half health, more than half health, or I at least took off like 30 or 40. Any amount of damage is permanent, unless you go Doc. Finca does temporary health boost, so I guess, but no one's opting to play Finca. So we're really talking about Docs. Because he did use the 2 Doc Sims in the beginning. He lost that engagement. He lost that engagement because he didn't get any bullets back onto the Zofia, which is the dangers of such a pre-held angle. You're showing up late to a firefight. The firefights in Rainbow Six Siege are very quick. I mean, your reinforcing takes like what is it, 43 seconds, and then these rounds are like 3 minutes. So I mean, if that's like casual or quick match or something, so you know, pro league and we're these guys, it's even shorter than that. It's like 2 minutes and some change. So the firefights between the players are even, they gotta be quick. It's only when they draw out all the fighting. It's when they draw out the fighting by droning, when they draw out the fighting by holding angles and literally not doing anything. We're seeing but I say we're seeing, I mean, like, it's known that like coppers and bronze and silvers and golds, the difference between those MMRs, the difference between a player's mentality to me is how long can you hold this angle for? And I'm asking that question. That should be like an IGL asking that question. Yo, how long can you hold this angle for, bro? Because we need you right now to just, we're going to try to open up this wall, and we know that they're going to try to play from garage through the little window. So already when you're making that question and you're pointing out that observation, that's already leagues above a copper. A copper's not thinking about that. They're just going based off of reflexes. They're going based off of how fast they can flick and what's their tracing like. They're not really thinking about droning out for themselves. We see no static, drone out here completely, no one's here, this is reinforced, and you went ying with the smoke, so you don't have any breaching charges. Nothing you can really do except for shoot this wall and maybe shoot through the wall or melee the wall. Mozzie claims his first drone here. It's gonna be juicy with 1. It's already gone, so that's unfortunate for him. But him and Monkey are actually playing all the way upstairs. He's like, oh no. He's like, oh no, someone's here, bro. Someone's holding this angle here, a short angle. Shots are good from both teams. Juicy puts a little less damage, but Domestic takes more from the other roamer. Vigil gonna make an effectiveness out of that tool of not being able to get droned out, whether they know he's there or not. We're gonna see Domestic have this fight. Domestic win this fight. It's a 4v5. Blueberry taking that fight against No Static, but finally pushed his way down, and now we're seeing a whole bunch of operators upstairs. A complete collapse. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 operators upstairs. So No Static is the only one who's gonna die, but that's because he's the only one not upstairs. This is why he died, because he was trying to died by making the hole exactly what I said was gonna happen. When you go no breaching charges, you're forcing something to happen there. You forced it, and then it was probably Blueberry, but it's actually Domestic who's gonna get that double kill, and we're gonna see things starting to open up. This castle barricade open up. A little smiley face there for the attackers. Skill's gonna rush in. They're relying on gun skill. No drones are good there, but we're gonna see one shot is good from the headshot onto Blueberry, and the other shots are good onto Havoc. This church hold quickly fell apart. Wow. Wow. What an exciting game. They even had a little rotation hold there, and they left church wall soft, but which is risky because when you leave anything unreinforced, it's always risky. So it just makes you say, like, it makes you, as the Ying, it makes you say, damn, why didn't I bring breaching charges? Alright, let's see, since they are going gym and bedroom, they're switching off. We know that. We, the viewer, know they're going that, but if you're attacking again, you could think they could run it back. They didn't win, so they could run it back. Maverick is going to be a solid choice, and they're going to switch off the Frost welcome mat capabilities of placing the welcome mats by windows or doors. That's going to catch any unsuspecting people. And the only way you're catching the only way you're catching a person in a welcome mat is if they don't see it coming. That's just that simple. But at this level, you should be droning. At this level, if you're taking yourself seriously and you're playing league matches, you should be droning out. This goes without being said. Some of these people playing either fragging out or CG, they're diamonds, they're high golds, they're high plats, if they are not themselves championship or plat or whatever, they are playing against in ranked matches against people that are higher skill levels than they are. So if you're not droning out, that's the difference between coppers, bronzes, silvers, and golds, is how many people are droning or how many people are just relying on gun skill. Are you even using your gadget? Sometimes we're seeing people, not this game specifically, I can't really think of an instance there, but not even using their gadget. So we have to be using our gadgets at least. Everyone has to use their gadget at least once this game from either side. And either side has to use their drones. Like, why are we not doing that? First Claymore goes down. We're gonna see if Havoc can spot it out and maybe shoot it, but it's gonna be Juicy who's trying to hold this angle here, knowing that someone's there. The drone, it's already caught up, but trying to hold this angle aggressively here, expecting someone to fight back. Ooh, goes his bandit battery. Probably gonna expect them something to open up there, but it's gonna be Skills who's shooting onto the site here with a somewhat spread out defense. One's on roof, but people are droning with a jammed signal here. We're gonna see exactly Blueberry get that kill. He's like, dude, he was basically on site. Like, what's up with that? Havoc now responding to this, hoping that Dyson can actually get this pick here. He does get some shots onto Blueberry. So attackers, where you at? The mirror shots are good. The nitro cell is almost good. It gets rid of the exothermic charge, so it's good enough. They are getting backed off. This castle is standing his ground until they use the Habana pellets. He does have 2 impacts, but you can't do anything. It's completely walled off. So now you're just holding a safe angle, as safe as it can be. One gets ADS, though I'm not sure exactly what that was. Could have been Maverick's grenade. Holding this angle here, hoping it gets more aggressive. Trying to hold a pre-aimed angle. I hope you vote. I hope you vote right here. Throwing that second grenade, and that ADS saves the mirror twice here as 2 flashbangs go off for Monkey. A third one gonna get pulled here. A double peeking, and a flash gonna go down. It goes into the favor of Orange team as Zenny makes it go into the favor of Blue team, and they're stacked up on main staircase fighting for control over construction. It's already in their favor. 2 operators are on site here. 3 operators are on site here because they already have control over construction. No one's really contest that except for Havoc finally getting that kill onto No Static. Zanny claiming a double kill. It is now a 4v1, a 4v0. Defenders win round 9. Open it up. Hi, how you doing? That is unfortunate. It was just someone just working that down, just meleeing it over and over again until someone opens it on the other side and they have a barrel of a gun pointed at you. It's now match point in CG's favor. Blue team has yeah, they've been doing alright. Clearly they're winning, so clearly they're doing alright, and only 3 successful defenses and I think 1 attack of fragging out. Fragging out isn't good enough. Apparently, if you're sticking to that name and just straight gun skill, it's not good enough. Sorry. Let's actually check the scoreboard to see. Let's see how's it going. Now, if you know my casting, by now, come on, you should know. And if you're not subscribed, bro, what's wrong with you? Bro or girl, what's wrong with you? You're missing out on in-depth analysis by a solo caster. It's kind of difficult, and I'm the spectator, so. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about myself. We're talking about them. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you want more content, subscribe, bro. It's free, bro. Like, relax. But if you know my pattern of casting, look at the assists. CG have 5 assists, 6 assists, 3, 3, 1. Which means their top fragger, which is 12 kills on Juicy, he's getting 3 assists. So not only is he a part of a lot of kills, he's assisting them. So even if he dies, he's still lowering the enemy's overall health down a bit, so the next teammate can finish it up a bit easier. And then count the assist on fragging out 0-5, 0-1-1. So I'm not saying you're losing because you're not having assists. I'm just saying it just seems like if you're having assists, that means you're either not finishing off the kill that you started, or you're finishing off the kill that your teammate started. So at some point, that kind of gives me the sense of stacking with each other. That gives me the sense of pushing with each other. Domestic is already lit. Juicy is already lit himself. We're seeing an IQ trying to take advantage of this rotation here, just in case he made it through. That's castle barricaded off, so he's not going to go through there, because he's actually going to go all the way downstairs, all the way back up to site, and going to get down killed, maybe even twice here. Havoc having his own fight outside. Just shoot it open, really. Monkey's going to be the one who takes shots from an angle here and repositioning onto bar by himself. all the members of Fragging Out are outside. Just we see Rubby getting his own version of that construction wall. Shots into bar are good. Monkey is feeling this hurt. IQ beginning to push a little bit. He's pushing all the way around. Not sure exactly where he could be. Maybe he rotated all the way around, but it really comes down to if you can find this last remaining person. Mavericking it open. Flashbangs are good from afar, but goo mines, flashbangs, they're all gonna go flying. But we're gonna see what the defenders are actually up to. With one body in garage, it's gonna be the doc, and he has maybe one more doc stim. Look at his teammates. Oh, one is good. Static, see you later. Monkey is gonna be got finally by domestic there. It's finally the patience pays off here, and it's just that patience of just stay down there, bro. Like, I think he's here. Okay, what you gonna do now? I'm gonna rotate somewhere completely different. Juicy's actually gonna capitalize on that kill onto Rub. It's gonna be a headshot, a 3v3 scenario. The doc's still here. The doc disappears. The Mexican gets that double kill, but the Havoc gets the kill onto, oh my gosh, and then Domestic gets his own triple kill. It's down to Havoc throwing these goo mines. We're gonna see exactly the shots find their way onto Dyson's head right there. A 1v1 with 1 minute remaining. Now, it's not a smoke. It's not a smoke for a cash room, but it is a lesion for match point. Shots go flying, just shooting some here, shooting some there. Goo mine goes there, so does the drone. So Havoc's just chilling here for the most part. I know you're in between here. I can hear you droning, and if not, my teammates are telling you that you're droning. So I'm just trying to reposition and sound her a little bit. This wall is actually, it might be reinforced or it's soft, but she's gonna go through this rotation hole here. Wall banging. This wall is completely soft. Switching off to the pistol, sprinting, and the bullet sprints its way to Havoc's head. The attackers, the Fragging Out team, they make their way, and it is not a 7-3. It is not what it seems. We spill over into round 11. They might run back cash and CCTV because they didn't win there, and they're thinking, how can we adapt again as the IGL for CG, who has a lead here in terms of kills here. We see that they on, what is it, 6, they have 6, and it's 4 to their 2. It's 13 to their 7, 11 to their 10, like for the most part, and then like 9. Like for the most part, CG is in lead of kills, and they're in lead of assists. So it makes the IGL for CG wonder, bro, why can't we finish these guys off? What is taking us so long already? What do you guys think, man? Are you guys and gals out there just wondering the same thing I'm wondering? I'm not telling you what I'm wondering. I'm just gonna give you the answer. I'm not bugging. But look at this. Look at this. They finally opt to reinforce. Sorry for that spin around. Reinforce this outside area. Gonna give Rubby an actual run for his money. Whether it's reinforced or not, she's gonna bandit. She's gonna exo. What they call, bro? X-Kairos. She's gonna use her X-Kairos pellets and open that up, whether it's reinforced or not. So we're gonna see what happens here. As Fragging Out is yet on attack. They're still clawing their way back up. They're still trying to make a name for themselves here. Returning drones back to operators. Still kind of setting up here, but it's just going to be Legion's effectiveness. No more goo mines left, but it is Juicy, and who's holding an angle here. And 1-3, here we go. Lit up your back a little bit. That's what you get for sprinting. Ash is fast, but she ain't faster than a bullet. So we're seeing these roamers and these pre-held angles kind of pay off for their favor. Monkey did expend some ammo there, but didn't maybe onto Dyson. Not really sure what happened there, but downstairs gets to open. The garage is no longer safe from the bottom. A headshot almost landing. Having a rough idea based off of you almost getting headshot. You have a rough idea as to where they're at. No one's gonna have the drone for you, so you're just sprinting. You find one, you get one. It's skills. Monkey goes down. The wall gets opened up. It's this wall. Dyson taking some shots, pre-firing there. You're gonna reload and drop away as one fight is in construction. Looking away, your back gets lit up. Zanny gets lit up from the front and the back. Skills makes it a double. It is a 2v5. We're gonna see how the defenders take this away. Domestic is down, but we're gonna see him lose his own fight. Blueberry upstairs. It's a 1v5. Havoc, the last one, left again, trying to make the best out of the situation on Legion with one Guman, and the deployable shield already expended. One shot is good there. Having to reload. Pre-fire the pistol, for the love of God. Land those shots. Havoc with a double kill. Hearing so much noise going on behind him, but he's got to focus on what's in front of him. Bring around the Rosie to where the diffuser might be. The pistol shot looks to the left, but the attackers are off to your right. Fragging out are still in the game. It is match point, but they are not sweating it. They're finally getting the ball rolling here. Exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Havoc having to clutch this scenario one more time. Ooh, come on. So whatever you're telling your teammates as fragging out, they got to be listening. It's finally got to get through their head or something. They did have a rough start. It went let's see where'd it go? It went CG fragging out, CG fragging out, CG fragging out, CG fragging out, fragging out. So now we're noticing it's not in the early game, that acceleration that CG had. There's a difference between acceleration and overall like speed or whatever, or velocity or whatever I learned in general physics. I don't even remember. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for that, so I don't even remember a lot. And I had to bike too. Like imagine biking for 6 a.m. physics, bro. Your brain is just like you're dreaming, then you're changing clothes, and then you're working on algorithms. That's not the way to play. The way to play is actually the acceleration of CG being so dominant in the early game of rounds here, and having strats that you can't really fight against except for maybe gun skill or quick adaptability coming out of fragging out. And slowly but surely fragging out they are a competent team. They are confident in their ability, so why not show them what you're made out of? And it's the overall speed, it's the overall velocity that fragging out have. They do have a staying power, and they will not be shrugged off so easily as a 7-3. Bro, relax. We're gonna take this, we're gonna stretch this match point as much as we physically can. We're gonna stretch this as much as we can, and then we're gonna make a comeback. We might even win. So don't get cocky. Don't start to slip up and get aggressive and do runouts, because ultimately that just shows your character. That just shows what you're really about. Who just threw that flashbang? Was it her? Through this wall, hoping to get bandit battery. Gets one bandit battery, letting Dyson know, yo, you can go for it now. And Havoc gonna know that this is happening, but he gets flashbang slightly by the effect, but no one's gonna bandit trick that. It's already opened. It's already a little bit too late. Now let's see where fragging out is, since we were talking about assist. 2-3 on roof right here, opening up this wall. Trying to get it lined up perfectly here. Someone is actually on the other side of this wall. We're gonna see Monkey hearing this go off and just deciding to rotate out. With this time that you have now, just rotate out, call it safe. So back to fragging out and how close they are related. A nitro cell gets pulled, a nitro cell call gets made, and it's wasted. It didn't even make it outside. He's probably thinking that someone's holding that angle there, but that's going to be a double drop onto office. It is reinforced to the T, except one wall is open, but the other wall has a mirror black window. You don't even know who's on the other side of that, if there even is someone.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
They're gonna open up this wall. Juicy with a double kill nitro cell. Was that from below? But it was from behind. Rubby makes it a 4v5. The diffuser does get picked up, but they're looking onto site, looking onto bathroom. Now, as a defender, you gotta be thinking, where are we gonna push from? Where are they gonna push from? And it's right there. The shots are good from a defending mirror. Havoc claims his stake in this bathroom, refusing that this diffuser go down. Blueberry, the last one left. Havoc, the last one left. That's all it is. CG take it and upstairs. Bed blue round 12. CG fragging out in a tight, close, tense game. Ooh! Yeah, love to see it from both teams. GG's to both teams. Well fought from both. If you want more content, subscribe, bro. I'm tired of y'all not subscribing. I'm really gonna